Welcome to Chris Malta's eBiz Scambuster tips. This is tip number 6. Don't fall for fake awards and credentials. In the absolute frenzy of eBiz information online, there are a very, very small number of companies that actually provide real information that works and is backed up by real people with real customer service and so forth. There are a huge number of worthless pieces of pure crap out there that will suck the money right through your wallet before you even realize they've snuck up behind you. The real companies out there have worked very hard to form partnerships of one form or another, or to be certified by some of the biggest names in e-commerce. eBay, Yahoo, or Amazon, for example. Now, these real companies are always certified by the Better Business Bureau as well. You'll find those logos on the websites of the real information providers. Since these big companies won't touch a scammer with a 10-foot pole, the scammers can't possibly compete with those on-site logos and credentials that the real guys have. So, in keeping with their business motto, lie, lie, then lie some more, these bozos actually steal these big companies' credential logos and just stick the images on their own sites. Or they use another common use logo that looks like the same credential and simply let you assume that it's the one that they really should have. Now, let me give you an example. I own an eBiz information company. I'm not going to mention the name here because this is an eBiz tip. It's not a commercial. Now, my company is the only publisher of our kind of information in the world that is actually a certified eBay solutions provider. It took us more than a year to prove to eBay that we were qualified for that recognition and deserved to display that logo on our site. It costs us thousands of dollars every year to maintain the credential, since more than 50% of our staff has to be tested and recertified by eBay every year. There are hundreds of scammers in our particular industry, and they all want to look like us because we're the biggest and the best. As soon as we first started displaying that logo several years ago, scammers started copying it and putting the copied images on their own sites. So eBay finds out and forces them to remove the fake. What do? They join eBay's affiliate program or eBay's developer network. These are basic eBay programs that are open to anybody and don't mean a thing when it comes to credibility. But the logos for these things look very similar to our own eBay Solutions Provider logo. So they put this other eBay logo on their site in such a small size that you can't tell that it's not the one that really matters. And they just let you assume that it is. Now, scammers do this kind of thing all the time. They steal logos belonging to hundreds of famous companies, depending on what they're trying to fool you into believing. So don't assume that someone is legitimate just because they have a big company's logo on their site. The vast majority of eBiz solution sellers are stealing those logos and breaking copyright laws. Whenever you see a logo that's telling you somebody's legitimate, always look at it carefully and make sure that it really belongs there. The same thing goes for awards. Scam sites actually make up fake awards that they give themselves. Look, when a real company displays a certification logo, they will always talk about it in detail on their website. Scammers can't do that because they can't draw too much attention to that fake logo or the misuse of a real one. No matter what, though, search the internet for scam reports on a company before you do any business with them. That's really the only way to be sure, no matter how many logos or awards they show you. Check out chris+malta.com for more free information on beating online scammers.